Yeah, I think your last point is probably the most important one, which is it's the idea of energy availability. So when there's a jump in training load, there has to be an accompanying increase in energy intake. Otherwise, there'll be an obvious deficit, which will also probably have a low energy availability point of view. So again, it goes back to something that all of us are very familiar with, the idea of fuel for the work required. So the idea that calorie intake, energy intake needs to be scaled upwards when training load increases. That's the most obvious way to avoid any contribution of energy availability or low energy availability to the etiology of iron deficiency. But as I said, there are mechanical, the impact of the foot on the ground is one of the reasons you get disruption of red blood cells. And that in its own right can't be stopped, in the sense of it being mechanical. But again, with heavy menstrual bleeding, that can be sometimes seen by a doctor and dealt with rightly or wrongly. The oral contraceptive pill is sometimes recommended in that scenario. But so there are a couple of other things, but specifically in relation to diet, I think it's making sure that the energy intake is increased to reflect the increase in training.